dropping down onto the yoga mat and feel the whole body surrender down. Posture's known as Shavasana. We want to try and have a complete stillness. Physically, mentally, emotionally, can we tune in with? And just let go. And being consciously aware in this moment as we surrender and as we let go. Scanning through the body, notice feelings. Is there balance or is there difference? What's here for you this morning? Connecting into these feelings. So we start at the feet, backs of heels hip distance or a little bit wider. And let the feet drop away. From the backs of the heels, then breathe in and slide your awareness up backs of legs to buttocks. Breathe out, soften. Feel the calf muscles spreading. Backs of knees lengthening, opening. Reconnection, backs of thighs or buttocks, where is it for you? Across the back of hips and pelvis, balanced or different. Any pain in that lower back, bend the legs up, taking pressure off the lumbar spine. Slide up and feel where there's reconnection, middle back. And then can we breathe into this middle back region? As we breathe in, can we feel expansion? Feel the middle ribs, back ribs expanding. And then exhale, softening. Breathing in, expansion. Try and get the feeling through the back rib cage, all the way up to the shoulder blades. Exhale, softening. Continuing in this way. Really try and lengthen the breath, slow it down. Really try and deepen those breaths, slower, deeper, longer. Feel the benefits of it, calming the nervous system, quietening the mind, bringing it in to tune into these deeper breaths. Provides a visceral massage for the organs in the abdominals, moving as we breathe in, diaphragm moving, belly moving, chest moving. Circulation, digestion, elimination, assimilation processes. The whole body benefiting from slow, deep breaths. On the next inhale, take the breath all the way up through the back of the neck. Tuck the chin, and as you exhale, slide down the spine, slide down through the legs, push out through the heels and stretch up through the back of the legs. Then as you breathe in, point the toes, and as you breathe out, flex the feet. So moving in time with your breaths. Keep them slow, keep them deep. Inhales, we point the toes. Exhales, we flex the feet. Next time you breathe in, point your toes and then drop your big toes into touch. And then when you breathe out, feet roll out, full circles away from each other. Breathe in, toes roll in, touch together. Breathe out, feet roll out. Full circles in time with the breaths. And next time your toes meet together, pause. We sip the breath in. Hold it in for as long as you can. Keep sipping in. We want to hollow out the belly. Can we get the ribs to expand? Lock the chin down and really get the energy, get those ribs to push out. Lungs to expand as much as we can, like you're blowing up that balloon. Hold it in for as long as you can. When you need to release, let the breath sigh out, let the feet drop out, soften. And then when you next breathe in, toes roll in, opposite direction, connect and breathe out, rolling out. 3 more times in the opposite direction. Last rotation around for you. The toes come all the way back into connect once more. Keep them together. Sip that breath in. Chest puffing up, scoop the belly out, lock the chin down. Hold for as long as you can. And again, when you're ready to breathe out, when you're ready to release, let it sigh out. Let the feet drop out. Soften completely. So enjoy the feeling for a moment, completely letting go. And then a slow, deep breath all the way up through the body. Breathe out, push out through the heels, stretch through the back of legs. Inhale, right knee comes in and reach for it. Breathe out, we roll forehead to knee using the core body, relax arms and shoulders. Breathe in, gently lower the head onto the mat. Then use the arms, pull the knee to the chest, squeeze it in. Exhale, release off arms and leg. Inhale, left leg in, easy hold. Roll up, use your core body rather than arms and shoulders. And then inhale, roll back down. Once the head's on the mat, use the arms, bring the knee to the chest, squeeze it in. Exhale, release it off. Inhale, right leg in, easy hold. Roll up, exhale, pause. Move the knee a little bit further away and keep trying to roll towards it. Let go of the leg and then stay there. Keep breathing. And then hold onto the leg, lower back down. Bring the knee to the chest, squeeze it in actively. And exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, left leg in, easy hold. Roll up, exhale. Move the knee away, see if you can start to roll high to it. Let go, keep breathing. And then hold around the shin, lower the head down last. Then use the arms, bring the knee to the chest, squeeze it in. And exhale, arms and leg release. Inhale, right leg in again, reach for it. Roll up, forehead to leg. Let go, stay here. Kick that right heel up to the ceiling and keep breathing. Forehead to knee. Keep trying to get the last rib up off the yoga mat. Reach those arms, strengthening, supporting. And then lower down the head, the arms, the leg. Just let that right leg drop away for a moment. Feel the body soften. And then inhale, left leg comes in, reach for it. Rolling up. Move the knee further away, let go. Then kick the leg up straight. Keep trying to take forehead to knee. And exhale, roll down. The head, the arms, the leg. If you're out of balance, realign. Give yourself a moment, surrendering onto the mat here. Feel the whole body resting down. Is there a surrendering, a softening? Slow, steady breath all the way up through the body. And then breathe out, push out through the heels, stretch long. Bend the legs up, feet on the yoga mat. Hip distance, so in line with the front of the hips up to the knees, down the shins and into the feet. Everything in one line as best possible. Hands down on the yoga mat beside you. Press into the feet, roll those hips up off the mat. Take the arms up and over and lift up to where you can. Feet are pressing down, feel they're trying to push long away from you. Arms, reach them out behind you, keep breathing. Chin tucking down, back of neck long. Can someone just mute their mic if you've just had such a moved your computer, it's just unmuted. Not sure who it is. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Feet pressing, arms stretching. Then inhale, heels or toes coming up. Roll the back down, really press it down, steamroll it, press it through the yoga mat, giving it a nice deep massage as you roll down. Buttocks come down, hands come down. Once the hands are on the mat, bring the knees to the chest, roll the buttocks up off the mat, and roll the forehead into the knees as close as you can. Then bring the hands behind the head, easy clasp or fingertips to the side of the ears. Keep your elbows wide. So we're not allowed to let the belly dome up. Oh, can someone mute their mic? Mute their mic. I don't know what's, yeah, whoever it was, thank you. So bottoms off the mat, forehead to knees. So that belly, don't let it dome up. And arching of the lower back, it's not allowed to come off the mat. Start to take the legs away from you to where you can. Toe tips to the floor. If you don't get that far, don't stress about it. No straining on the neck, no doming of the belly, no excessive arching of the back, and no hip flexors working. Its core body isn't working for you. And then bring those knees all the way back into the chest. Roll the bottom up, off the mat, forehead to knees, closer if you can. Keep the elbows wide. Again, second time, start to take the legs away from you. The belly's not allowed to dome up. Keep it flat. Keep the lower back pressing into the mat. Keep the neck not straining, hip flexors not working. Want the core body to work. Know where your limits are, not hurting your back. Bring the knees back into the chest, roll the bottom off the mat, forehead in closer to those knees. One more if you can. Keep the belly flat, it's not allowed to dome up. Lower back not lifting off the mat. Take the core work to where you can, protect. And then bring those knees back into the chest. Roll the bottom up, forehead to knees, then wrap the arms around the leg and lower the head onto the mat. Let your head rock side to side, mobilize. Chin tucks, back of neck long. And then bring the head back to center and let the body rock side to side, massaging, mobilizing the back. Come back to a stillness when you're ready. The hands come down onto the mat. Legs go up to the ceiling. Flex the feet. Wide legs, exhale. Press the heels up and out. Stretch wide, stretch long. Inhale, legs up together. Press the heels up, stretch. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat. Hip distance parallel. Roll up into your back bend. Easy back bend. Push into the feet. Sweep the arms up and over. And breathe. Front body opening after that core work, after shortening it. Now open up and lengthen. Rearrange the body. If there's any pain or aggravation, make subtle adjustments where you need to. Keep breathing. So ideally from the hips to the knees, can they stay balanced? Down the shins and into the feet. Inner outer edges of your feet, big toes to little toes. Front half, back half. Are we balanced? Reaching those arms long behind you. Sore shoulders, take them wider. Couple more breaths. Next, inhale, heels or toes up off the mat and roll down slowly. Again, really press your back through the yoga mat. Feel like you're massaging it. Press it down as you roll it down. Is there balance? Once you're all the way down, knees up into the chest, wrap the arms, rock the body side to side. Massage, mobilize. As soon as you're ready, release the arms, roll to your right, come up onto hands and knees into your full halfway position. Keeping shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Inhales the dipping, looking up. Exhales the rolling, looking in. Your timing, your breaths. The next time you're looking at your navel, stay there. Once you're back there, shoulders broader, chin in deeper. Have a sense of pulling the knees forward, chin tucking in, hands pressing down. Breathe across that upper back, open it up. Exhale, navel to the spine and hold the breath out for as long as you can. And then inhale, come to neutral spine, so between that dipping and rolling, feel that middle neutral alignment. Once you're there, take your right leg out parallel to the floor, flex the foot. Can you put your left hand up on the abdominal wall? Feel it's lifted. Across the front hips, are you balanced? Feel the lower ribs, they're held up, not falling through your middle body. Then take that left arm out in front of you. Right leg and left fingertips, push them out, engage and stretch. Activate and hold. And then could you take your left arm wide to the side, right leg wide to the side, and hold it up. A little bit stronger. Where is it for you? Bring the left hand down, bend the right knee and put it down. And then take that left leg out behind you. Flex the foot parallel to the floor. Right hand up on the abdominal wall. Feel it's lifted, not falling or hanging. Across the front hips, are they balanced? Lower ribs held in and up. And then take that right arm out in front of you long. Make sure you're not dropping or dipping through that middle area of your body. Keep those lower ribs lifting into the back body. Find your stability, find your balance. Take the right arm wide to the right, bring the left leg wide to the left. That little bit stronger, hold into it where you can. Exhale, right hand down, left knee down. Take the buttocks all the way back to the heels, stretch out those buttocks. Give yourself a moment, surrender in child pose and soften completely. Forehead resting, chin tucks in and up. And then press through the shins, drag the arms in and roll the back up vertebra by vertebra, kneeling at the back end of your mat. If you can't sit comfortably back on the buttocks for a moment, put a block or something between the legs, hands on the lower belly. Chin tucks in, Kapalabhati breath work. So slow, steady breaths to begin. And really just accentuate your inhales and exhales, make them as firm and as strong as you can, your breathing. So you're accentuating your breath as strong and as deep as you can. When you're ready, your exhales become active. So you pump the belly back to the spine. Inhales passive, exhales active. Keep your chin tucked. Kapalabhati as fast or as slow as you can. 10, 20, 30 rounds, whatever you can do. Make sure it's the belly pumping in, not the chest and shoulders coming up and down. Keep that chin tucked in, back of neck long. Finish when you're ready to. Take a moment and just let the breath surrender into a natural lengthened rhythm. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Notice if there's any lightheadedness or dizziness at the forehead region, that's okay. It's clearing the frontal lobes of the brain, but make sure that chin stays tucked. Second set when you're ready. Accentuating those breaths, stronger, deeper. Keep your chin tucked, and when you're ready, active pumps on your exhale. So the belly pumps into the spine. Again, 10, 20, 30 rounds, whatever you're comfortable to do. Notice, is your belly fatigued? Do you feel a little bit warmer? Has the body temperature picked up for you? Some slow, steady breaths in and out once you finish. Feel the breaths long and deep once you finish Kapalabhati. Notice sensations, notice feelings. And then last exhale, fully open the eyes, we're beginning the flow. Inhale, the arms float up, look up if it's easy. Hands onto the mat, shoulder distance, slide long. Glide it through, cobra up dog, push down, arch up, bring your body through. And then lower the body down, both legs off the mat, Shalambhasana. Active in it, make sure those legs are straight, not bending. Hands drag back, shoulders seal back, project the chest long. Make sure you're not jamming your neck, keep it aligned. And then lower the legs down, arch the chest up, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, take the buttocks up. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Walk it out on the spot if you wish to. Hips side to side, shoulders, neck. Find your length. When you're ready, find your stillness. Your first half inversion, head is lower than the heart. Hips up above the head. So feel the effects, tailbone to crown of head, the spine drops. Internal organs turn upside down. Try and deepen your breaths here, getting that pressure in the lungs, making them work, strengthening our breath capacity, building our immunity. Keep the breath strong and deep. Strengthening your upper body as you hold. Exhale fully, right leg's going up behind you, lift it high, keep the hips balanced. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back, hold for a moment, strengthen. Inhale, leg up, three-legged dog. Bring the knee wide to the right shoulder or elbow, round the upper back, chin in, shoulders above wrist. Take the leg up, roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up, look up under that underarm. Bring the knee across underneath the body to the left elbow, hover. Take the leg back up, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back, make it strong. Then step the foot down, left knee down and point, low lunge. Arms come up, reaching up. Hands on your hips, exhale and balance off. Push back from right foot, left knee, left thigh, dragging through. Pelvis balance, look up if it's easy. Arms come up, slow, steady breath in. Slow, steady breath out. Couple more, breathing into this feeling. Last exhale for you, hands down, step forward, front of mat, feet hip distance parallel. Extend your sternum, lift the chest forward, look forward or up. And then fold your body to your legs, let the backs of hands rest to the mat for a moment, surrender. Shoulders heavy, let them drop to the ears. Head heavy, feel it drops towards the floor. Push into the feet and try and stretch the buttocks to the ceiling. Press down through the feet, wide arms come all the way up. Reach for the ceiling, touch. Wide hands to the mat, fold your body to your legs. Lift your heart, inhale, extend your spine. Hands flat, step or jump out to your plank and hold. Shoulders stack above wrists. Feel you're pushing the floor away through the hands and the feet. Feel the arms and legs strengthen. Now think about the front hip bones and feel they're pulling towards each other, in towards your navel. So as if the front hip bones pull into the middle of your body. Feel your sternum pull long, and from tailbone to crown of head lengthen. Rock on your feet back and forth a little. Just make sure your shoulders feel okay to do that. And then stack your shoulders above your wrists. Bring your right knee to touch your right elbow. And then put the leg back where it began. Left knee to left elbow. Put the foot back in plank. Right knee, right elbow. Put the foot back to plank. Left knee, left elbow. Foot back to plank. Right knee, right elbow. Foot back to plank. Left knee, left elbow. Foot back to plank. As slow as you can, lower chaturanga. Knees down if you're dropping. Lift through cobra up dog, open up. Down dog, take the buttocks up. Stretch back along. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Slow your breath, steady and calm. Keep breathing. Again, just feeling this inversion feeling. Feel the front body, the middle body, the back body. Feel it all dropping down towards the head, lengthening. Slow the breaths. And then next inhale, left leg straight up, keep the hips balanced. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back, make it strong. Leg goes up, three-legged dog. Left knee to left shoulder or elbow. Round the upper back, chin in, shoulders above wrist, make it strong. Leg up, three-legged dog. Roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up. Bring the knee underneath and hover to that right elbow. Shoulders above wrist. Leg goes up again, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back. I know it's strong. Then put that left foot down, right knee down. Inhale, let those arms float up. Hands on the hips, exhale and balance off. Push back from your left foot, right knee, right thigh, drag it through. Pelvis balance, gazing up if it's easy. Arms coming up. So slow your breaths here, lengthening, deepening. Enjoy the feeling of working into the legs, giving that upper body a rest for a moment. And then last exhale for you, hands down, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance, let the backs of the hands drop to the mat. Surrender into your forward fold. Bend those legs, ribs on thighs. Head heavy, let it drop towards the yoga mat. Shoulders heavy, let them drop towards the ears. Push into the feet and feel the legs switch on, pressing the buttocks up to the ceiling or out to the wall behind you, pending your hamstring length. Surrender and breathe. Let your head rock side to side, mobilize your neck. Then let the head come back to center, and as if you're nodding yes, chin to notch of throat, and then just let the head relax, nodding yes. And then just let the head relax, let it drop into its natural position. Press down through the feet, wide arms come up. Clasp your hands, toe the palms up. Stretch the front body, careful of your lower back and neck as you arch the chest, opening up. Exhale, come back to neutral spine and notice the difference, neutral posture. Then lean your arms to the right, your hips to the left. Press into the feet, don't let the edges of the feet roll up, keep them balanced as you side stretch your body. And then inhale, center, second side, arms left, hips right. And again, not falling out in the back. Inhale up to center, arch the chest up again, stretch. Wide arms to the mat, let backs of hands drop beside the feet. Head heavy, arms and shoulders. Give yourself a moment, surrender. Lift the head and chest, extend the spine. Hands flat to the mat, step or jump out to your plank and again hold it. Shoulders stack above wrists, make sure you're pushing the floor away. Remember, anytime you're tired or dropping in your lower back, the knees go down and protect. Push into the feet, feel the legs switch on. Front hip bones, feel they come towards each other on the front body. And then pull your sternum long, and from tailbone to crown of head long. So the body isn't dropping or slumping anywhere. And just holding here, can you feel your core body switching on, upper body strengthening, legs activating. And now as slowly as you can and without too much rocking or rolling, slide your right hand forward and ease the right forearm onto the yoga mat. Then slide the left arm forward and bring the left forearm down and hold into a forearm plank. Find your strength through it, notice what's happening. Remember, if you're falling in the lower back, put those knees down. Keep breathing. And then exhale, let the hips and legs come down so you transition to Sphinx. Move the elbows a little more forward if you need to. And then just a sense of the forearms pulling back, the sternum pulling forward. Legs active, keep breathing. Now we're not allowed to let the chest slump. Transition up to Cobra. So one hand comes in, second hand comes in without dropping the body. So you kept the core active, lifting to Cobra. Then if you've got more opening, pull it through to up dog and find that extra height. Strong through it. And then to your down dog. Roll over the feet or tuck. Take the buttocks up and stretch back long. Keep breathing, downward facing dog. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Some slow, steady breaths in and out. Exhale fully, come down onto your knees, dip the spine gently, looking up. Take the buttocks all the way back to the heels, elbows drop, forehead drop. Give yourself a moment, surrender. Any aggravation in shoulders, take elbows wider. Then press through the shins, firm the belly, drag those arms in and roll that back up, vertebra by vertebra, chin tucked all the way. The head will come up last. Once you're kneeling at the back end of the mat, give yourself a moment here. Feel the shoulders relax down in the body, tongue in the mouth soft. Neutral curves of the spine, so notice if you're excessive or excessively sticking, arching or slumping. Make subtle adjustments. Can you come to a more neutral alignment, lengthening? And then take some full shoulder rotations when you're ready. Inhale, upward motion. Exhale, downward motion. Move the body with it if you wish to, mobilizing more of the body, more of the back. And then opposite direction in your time. Inhale, upward motion. Exhale, downward motion. Again, just the shoulders and more of the back and the neck, whatever feels right for you. And then let those shoulders relax down the body. Come back to neutral, notice any feelings. And then exhale fully, open the eyes. Wide arms, sweep up, look up if it's easy on the neck. Hands forward onto the mat, shoulder distance, and slide them long. Glide it through, Cobra up dog, push down to arch up. Shoulders roll back, legs working. Lower the body down, legs come up, chest and legs to the same height. You can take the hands off the mat and point the fingers back, point the toes back. Find your strength, the core body, the back body. Try not to jam that neck in line with the spine. Then hands in beside the chest, tuck the toes, push up to plank or kneeling plank, and then up to your down dog, take the buttocks up. Soon as you're there, right leg up, roll hip up, ribs up, twist up, look up under that underarm, and then step the right foot up through the hands, high lunge. Wide arms and up to the ceiling, reaching up. Bring the hands down behind your back for an easy clasp. Pull the hands away from you, shoulder heads back. Unlock the back knee slightly. You're going to put the knee down as if it's going to go towards the yoga mat, but not. Tuck the tailbone and breathe. Find your strength here. Those legs are working. Press through the feet. Now we're going to straighten the back leg. Take the arms up, float up. Bring your left hand down under the shoulder. Make sure the wrist and shoulder is stacked on your left hand, right arm up. Turn your feet out to the right for a side plank. Walk the right foot further back next to the hip alignment. And if you're stronger, right foot on top of left foot, full side plank. If it's easy, lift that top leg up, bend it, put against inner thigh, or bind the big toe and lift your leg up. Finding your side body plank where you can. Breathe into it. Make sure your left shoulder stays sealed in your body. Ribs in, keep breathing. And then we're all back to our full plank. Once you come down to plank, chaturanga as slowly as you can. Inhale, lift through, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take the buttocks up. Give yourself a moment, stretch back, elongate. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. And then inhale, left leg up. Roll hip up, ribs up, twist up. And then step the left foot inside edge of left hand, high lunge. Push away from those foundations, reach up. Hands behind the back, unnatural clasp, so other little finger outer edge. Pull the arms away from the back. We want the shoulder head squeezing back. Then bend the back knee as if you're going to put it to the yoga mat, but not. Tuck the tailbone. Looking up, forward or down, wherever that is for you. Keep breathing. Working into those legs. And then straighten up through the back leg. Push through the foundations. Arms float up, reach up. Exhale, the right hand down below the shoulder. So make sure the wrist and right shoulder is stacked. Turn your feet out to the left. Walk the left foot back in line with the hip. Or if you're easier in it, full side plank. Left foot on top of right, or bend the leg up and place it. Leg straight, or bind the big toe and lift the leg up. We want to make sure that right shoulder is sealed back in your body. Ribs pulled in, and find your balance point. Release it back to your full plank. Soon as you're there, as slowly as you can, chaturanga, knees down if you're dropping in your back. Cobra up dog, lift through. Down dog, take the buttocks up. Stretch back long. Slow, steady breaths in and out. And then when you're ready, both arms at the same time or individually, can you bring your forearms to the yoga mat? So shoulders, elbows to hands in one line. So if you've got sore shoulders, maybe walk the feet out longer and just stay here. Make sure you feel okay around those joints. If it's easy, walk your feet towards you, bring it in higher. If that's easy, take your right toes up to the ceiling. So one leg up in the air, inverting. Bring the outer edge of the right hip forward and down whilst you point those big toes up. Stretch, lengthen. Right toes down, left foot up. Point the left toes, bring the outer edge of the left hip forward, not letting the hip roll up, keep the pelvis balanced. Push away from those forearms, nice and strong. Lower the left foot down, walk the feet out to a forearm plank. Make sure you're not dropping in the back, keep it strong. Keep pressing away, front hip bones towards each other. Lengthen from tailbone to crown of head. Feel the upper body strengthening. Take the bottom up, walk the feet back in and come up to your down dog, back up onto the hands. Feeling those triceps working, upper body strengthening. Keep breathing. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. It doesn't matter which leg, one leg goes up behind you. Step it up through the hands just so that you can see your screen. Turn to the wide edge. Hold your elbows and hang down in your forward bend. Heel and toe the feet closer if the elbows touch the mat so you can let gravity pull you long. And we're just surrendering into this wide leg forward fold. Let the head go heavy. You're holding your elbows, pulling them down long. And then press into the feet. Foundations, are they balanced? Up through the legs, into the hips. And keep breathing. So again, we're in a half inversion. From the hips to the head, lengthening. Enjoy the feelings of just surrendering here. As you hold those elbows, can you feel stretch, pulling them down gently? Feeling elongation. Start to let the hips rock side to side, mobilize. And then bring them all the way back to being centered. Let the arms drop. Wide arms come up to stand, lift up, reach for the ceiling. Hands down to shoulder height. Turn the feet out to the right for Trikonasana. The feet one leg's length distance apart. Inhale, and as you exhale, reach to your right, leg, ankle, foot, or big toe bind. Look up if it's easy on the neck, forward or down, and find your breath. So foundation's working, legs active, not locked out, spine long, arms long. Keep breathing. Top arm, bring it long beside the ears, stretch it. And sweep it down. Come all the way up. Second side, turn your feet to the left. Inhale. Exhale, reach to your left, leg, ankle, foot, big toe bind, wherever it is for you. And find your length. Foundations, are they balanced? Legs, are they switched on, not locked out? Spine long, open the chest, stretch the arms out. Neck long, not jamming. Top arm, bring it long beside the ears, stretch. And then sweep it down. Coming up, twisted Trikonasana, turn all the way to your right foot, so that left foot wider behind you, out at the angle. Left arm long, reach it. Left hand to the mat, right arm up and twist. Try to push back from this front foot as much as you can. Square the hips off. If you're rolling into flexion, bend the front leg more, higher up on the fingertips on the base hand. Pull the spine long in extension as much as you can. As you twist the upper body, open up. Keep breathing. 3 more breaths from now. Push away from that back leg. Feel the crown of head project long. 3rd breath, look down. Push away from the foot, coming up. Turn all the way to the back of the mat, the back foot. So right foot wider, right arm out in front. Reach long, come down towards your left foot, left arm up, twist up. So this front leg, you're trying to lengthen up the back of the leg. Make sure the lower back stays in extension though, so bend the leg and higher up on that base hand if you need to. Keep breathing. Rotate left chest up, arm in line with shoulder, not jamming it back. 3 more breaths. Third exhale for you, then look down. Press away to come up, all the way to the wide edge, feet forward, hands on hips. Close your eyes, give yourself a moment. Relax those shoulders down in the back. Are they balanced? Head centered above the shoulders. Hands on hips, do they feel balanced? Down through your legs and into your feet, balanced or different. Slow the breath and make any subtle adjustments you feel necessary to balance. Some slow, steady breaths. Exhale fully, open the eyes, lift the chest, inhale, fold down, keep hands on hips, bring the body down through the legs as deep as you can, chin tucks in, and then once you've come down, you know the hips have stayed balanced, slide the hands down the outer edge of the legs as deep to the ankles as you can. Use your arms to pull you through into this wide leg forward fold, stretching, but upper body doing a little bit of work here. Now keep breathing into this feeling. Again, can you just enjoy the feeling of the inversion from the hips to the head, feeling the spine lengthen, crown of head towards the yoga mat. Slow the breaths. Now for those of you wishing to invert into your 3-point headstand, from here you can put the hands to the yoga mat away from the head, shift the head forward, see if you can weight there comfortably onto it. Maybe the heels will come up, the legs will come up, and you'll lift to a 3-point headstand. And if you know you're not doing it from this wide leg position, turn along your yoga mat, come down onto your knees, cup your heels, and get used to putting some pressure on the crown of the head gently, pulling against the arms and stretching. Those of you that can take it deeper from here, hands beside the knees, tuck the toes, knees off the mat, and again, if you're comfortable to be in a balance on your head and neck, make sure you're strong enough to do it, then lifting up, knees coming up, and maybe again 3-point headstand. So wherever it is for you, find your balance point. Now for those of you that don't want to do any weight bearing on your head, you're still holding the ankles and you're still surrendering in your wide leg. And then with me, you're going to pull up on your arms, lift your head and chest, put your left hand under the face in front of you, take your right arm up and twist. Keep breathing. So if you're still in your 3-point headstand, play with it, work with it, twisting if you're not wanting to be on your head. Then exhale, right hand down under the face, left arm up, twist up, open up. Keep breathing. Neck long, chin tucked. 3-pointers, rest in child pose, or stay in the posture if you're still playing with it. If you're twisting with me, left hand to right ankle, right arm up and twist. Pull against the base arm, stretch the top arm, keep breathing. Right arm to left ankle, left arm up to the ceiling, twist up. Pull the body back through the legs, centering, stretching. Exhale, we're holding the elbows and surrendering into our wide leg forward fold. Everyone joining back in here when you're ready. Surrendering, elbows down to the mat again. We're pressing down through the feet, wide arms, come all the way up to stand. Touch the hands together above the head when you're ready. Wide hands onto the hips, give yourself a moment. You've been inverted, whether it was passive or active for a while. Just give yourself this moment, just letting the head stay centered above shoulders. Again, shoulders, are they relaxed down the back? Hands on hips, down to feet, are we balanced or different? Slow the breaths, notice feelings. And then when you're ready, arms out wide to the side, inhale. Behind the back, easy clasp and pull the arms away from you. Shoulder heads back, arms away. Arch the chest up, inhale. Fold down one more time, coming down through those legs. Head heavy, arms pulling over. Now lift up parallel to the floor, turn the face to the right and pull the arms to the left. Come back to center, second side. Find the twist, find the opening. Come back to center and go down through those legs as deep as you're comfortable to do. Can gravity get the arms, bringing them over behind you. Lift your shoulders away from your ears, keep your neck long. Unlock knees, press through your feet. Push down, use your legs, come all the way up to stand. Once you do, bring the clasped hands to the right side waist. Tilt your head to the right and feel the stretch come down the left side, neck, shoulder, arm. Inhale, the head centers, pull the arms back behind you. Second side, clasped hands to the left waist, tilt the left ear down. Feel a stretch down the right side, neck, shoulder, arm. Come back to center, pull the arms back behind you, stretch. And then just let them drop beside you. Give yourself a moment. Just let those shoulders relax. Let them center down in the body. A moment to be still. And then exhale, turn to the front edge of your mat. Release the hands. Step back to your down dog. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. And exhale fully, come through to sit. Knees come down, cross at the ankles. Soon as the buttocks come to the mat, bring the legs up in front of you, hold under the knees. Lift the legs as high as you can, Navasana. Keep them bent if you're falling away. Arms out in line with the shoulders and lengthen. Drishti through the gap of the big toes if it's easy. If the legs are bent, just eyes at eye level, wherever you can be. Keep breathing. Try not to fall out on the back edge of the buttocks. Keep lifting the body, arms and legs. And then hold under the backs of the thighs, lower the legs down, bring them out in front. Give them a shake out, shoulders roll, maneuver neck, whatever you need to do. Take the arms up to the ceiling. Reach forward for your legs, ankles, feet. Bend the legs up as much as you need to protect your lower back and fold in. Relax the shoulders back. Lift the center chest, sternum long. Spine long, not slumping. Keep lifting the side waist. And then exhale, let your body slump, let the palms turn up, let the feet drop, let your body roll in. If it's too intense, the neural tension's too much, roll up and down, mobilize it if you need to. Press the heels down, firm the lower belly, roll your back up, all the way coming up. So those of you that do shoulder stand, roll down and do a shoulder stand with your legs elevated. Those of you that don't do shoulder stand, can you find a wall space or legs over a lounge or a bed, depending where you are, legs elevated against a wall or a piece of furniture, a chair, a lounge, a bed, whatever you've got, or shoulder stand if you're doing your shoulder stand. So roll the back down, invert with the legs up, and if you haven't got a wall handy or a piece of furniture handy, just have the legs up in the air with bottom on the floor. So elevate the legs up somewhere, against a wall, a door, as long as no one's walking in on you, over a lounge, whatever you can do. Just shift yourself to where you can. Shoulder stand if you're doing shoulder stand. So if you are doing shoulder stand, make sure those hands are each side of the spine, fingers pointing up. Try and balance off. Big toes touching, separate your heels. Roll the thighs internally. If your feet are dropping over near your forehead, bring them back and take them up straight up so you're not collapsing into the front body. Trying to be strong and straight up. So those of you with legs up the wall, if you've got tight hamstrings, maybe the bottom isn't so close to the furniture or wall. If you wanted to put your feet on the wall, press the feet against the wall and start to roll your bottom up in the air and roll it down, or on the chair or lounge or wherever you are. You can put your feet on it and press against the wall and just roll your back up and down, lifting your bottom up and down off the mat. Notice how that feels, not doing it too high if you've got a sore neck or shoulders, but just to where you can. If you get nice and high with your feet on the wall, then you could put your hands in behind the back, wriggle the shoulders in and just hold yourself there. Notice how it feels for you. If you're holding in your shoulder stand, make sure you're breathing. When you're ready to release out, take the legs over long behind your head, Halasana, pointed toes, rock from shoulder to shoulder and clasp the hands behind your back, the shoulders in close behind you. And then you could bend your knees to the ears, rolling through the back more. If you're working with legs against the wall and you're rolling the hips up and down, roll back down, hug knees to chest, rock side to side. Those rolling out of your shoulder stand, make sure you're counter posing, Matsyasana or Uttanapadasana. And then you can either finish with legs up the wall and finish there resting, or laying on your mat, Shavasana, however you wish to finish this morning. Make adjustments through your body, however you wish to be. Extra layers if you're cold. Take the arms out away from the body once you've counterposed. Palms turn up, soften completely. However it is for you this morning to finish. Whether you're keeping legs elevated, coming flat to the mat, your choice. And just let yourself be. Is there balance? Is there difference? What's here for you? Resting inward. When we come to these still points, can we rest into the body? Give yourself this moment, feel your body, feel yourself resting into it. And as you rest into it, notice any sensation that grabs your attention, whatever the first sensation is that's dominant, that grabs your focus point, and then breathe in and out of that feeling. Now if that feeling disappears completely, then find another area that grabs your attention and breathe consciously into that area. And again, just keep breathing in and out. If nothing grabs your attention, then breathe in, breathe up through the body, and breathe out through the body. Wherever it is for you today. And then if that part of the body completely loses the sensation, find another part of the body yet again. Conscious breaths in and out. Stay with the feelings in your body. Stay with your breath. Be still. Minimize the movement and fidgeting. Conscious breaths. If the mind has wandered, bring it back. Breathing into these areas of your body. Do the sensations change? What do you notice? Mind has wandered, again bring it back to breath. And this time start to lengthen and deepen your breaths. As those breaths deepen, rub thumbs and fingers and wriggle toes. Opening, closing hands and flexing feet back and forth. Circle joints, ankles and wrists, full rotation. Opposite direction in your time. And then stretch the arms up and over, reach out long. And sigh and soften. Twice more. Last stretch for you, bend your legs up, roll to your right, give yourself a moment, and then come up to sit when you're ready. So easy across the legs, please prop the hips up if you're falling away. Come to sit comfortably, and then we're working with Rudra Mudra this week, so bring your thumb to touch your first finger and your ring finger. Thumb connects with the first finger, index finger and your ring finger. Longest finger and little finger lengthen out. Let the palms turn up, let the hands, arms rest on your legs. Close your eyes, tuck your chin in and breathe. And then just notice this feeling as you sit. What are you aware of? So Rudra means Lord, and it connects into our power center, Manipura chakra around this navel center, our solar plexus, our own internal fire. In Ayurveda, we call it our Agni, our digestive fire. What keeps it burning, our fires, oxygen, our air, our breath. So slow the breath, steady and calm. Connecting into your own power center, this navel center region. Breathe in and out consciously, being aware of feelings. And so this Lord, or this Shiva mudra, Rudra mudra, is Shiva, which is about transformation. Fire is the most transformative energy, it's the quickest. So that digestive fire, this energy, this awareness here. Noticing any changes you feel through your body. Transformation. Doing the core work, does it make you feel more stable, stronger through the middle body, more resilient perhaps? Being able to hold your body up with more ease, so the shoulders can relax, the neck is relaxed, the core body holding us strong. Is there lightness? Is there spaciousness? Is there groundedness? Is there connection inward? What is it for you? All the practices really just help us to find who we are, to connect back in. Shifting and changing energies, moving the body in different ways out of our normal everyday patterns, noticing how we respond to it, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. How do we respond in any situation? Learning who we are. Next inhale, let the arms sweep up, connect the hands together and touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips. As we move through life, we have kind words. Bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, stretch long, surrender forward. Be still or rock it out, however you wish to finish. And then when you're ready, rolling up and finishing in your time.